Good afternoon. Welcome to our Dell Music Lounge live audience. Say hello on the radio. A rare Saturday afternoon, Dell Music Lounge. Our Dell Music Lounge is presented by Dell Technologies. 21 and up, our audience enjoyed Sierra Nevada, and the Taste of Domain Northside Salvation Pizza fed everyone. Water was provided by Seaforce. So, this gentleman is Michael Marcagi, and he's playing tonight at the Scoot Inn. It looks like there may be a ticket or two left at scootinaustin.com. The American Romance EP has been out a while now. 17 million monthly listeners a month on Spotify for Mr. Marcagi here. So they may not know how to pronounce the name, but they know how to find the music. That seems to be your story at this point. We'll talk more about that story in a moment, but first, live on Austin City Limits Radio, this is Michael Marcagi.
When you were young, you found you a good man and told you he was a Christian, and just like you had planned. Now your dreams and this American romance is looking more like your parents, and you know damn well how that ends. Whatever you choose, it's all up to you. Oh, and the first thing I'll do won't be for you. Driving home, don't wanna feel the tension. You're crying out for redemption. You know it's too late, and you scream out, maybe it's all just another phase, but I only see you on holidays. Oh, how did it end up this way? Whatever you choose, it's all up to you. Oh, and the first thing I'll do won't be for you. And drove my car to leave this disaster, and I've mistaken your love as laughter, and California's colder than last year, and far from you, so maybe I'll stay here. And drove my car to leave this disaster, and I've mistaken your love as laughter, and California's colder than last year, and far from you, so maybe I'll stay here. Yeah. Every street looks the same, every house painted gray, in this cul-de-sac, like a panic attack. And these cars drive by, hear 'em go all night. Maybe one day you'll leave it all behind. I know it's hard to feel alone and be a stranger in your home, lost out in the night. And if you feel like leaving, you don't need a reason. So pack a bag and drive it to the ocean. And you're crying in your kitchen. What a shame you ever listened to everybody telling you you're broken. Forget what you bought, it ain't what you got, and be who you need and not what you sought. Know from all this pain you cannot hide, and stand there in the light. You can say you're not alone, but you're crying on the phone, 'cause he treats you like an angel. And you got that dumb tattoo, and just staring back at you. And we both know there ain't nothing around here to look at. You know you gotta get away before you fall into your grave. And if you feel like leaving, you don't need a reason. So pack a bag and drive it to the ocean. And you're crying in your kitchen. What a shame you ever listened to everybody telling you you're broken. Forget what you bought, it ain't what you got, and be who you need and not what you saw. Know from all this pain you cannot hide, and stand there in the light.
Michael Marcagi live on Austin City Limits Radio from here in our Dell Music Lounge. So this morning, doing some research, and we've been playing this song of his for a while now. Not once while playing it did I think, oh, that's a guy I've met before. You had a band called The Heavy Hours.
Yes, I did.
And you played for us 7 a.m. South by Southwest 2022 over at the Van Zandt. And you know, sometimes Ed Sheeran winds up with those slots. You know, he did in 2012. Those early slots are not fun, though. They're memorable, but not fun. Did we break up your band?
Yeah, you guys are the reason. No, everyone else decided to like mature and get married and have kids, and I decided that I was gonna be be single and try music some more. So yeah, it just kind of naturally fell apart. You guys weren't to blame, sadly.
Okay. But it wasn't that long after him, because that was South by Southwest 22. 23, the band's over.
Yeah.
By the end of 23 or whatever, you've got this viral song that now, just to drop another number, how many, that song itself has, what, 500 million listens, just on Spotify alone. How do you wrap your head around that short period of time, even though you had put in the dues and done the work in a band? This has all got to be pretty head spinning.
Yeah, the whole year since January this year has just been, I really can't even, I don't have the words to like describe it. It's just been so crazy. It's been moving at such a fast pace and like, you know, achieving goals that I like never thought would ever be reasonable in my life. And it's just, yeah, I honestly just feel just so lucky, you know, like it's just, I'm really just like honored and grateful that I get to like go to all these cool places and play all these shows that I never really dreamed would come true. So it's just been super fun, just kind of like along for the ride and just kind of seeing where this car takes me.
I mean, I saw you say that after the band broke up, you said, I'll try again once more and see if there's anything left in the tank.
Yeah.
I mean, try suggests, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
So you really didn't have big expectations or any really coming out of that band?
No, not really. Just because, like, with the band especially, it was like a long 5 years of, you know, we opened up for a lot of bands. I don't think we ever even played a headline show. So it was, I didn't have, very high expectations. And I know like how hard and how unique of a situation it is to have a song kind of like blow up in the sea of a million songs that get released every day. You kind of have to be like right place at the right time. But yeah, I just kind of thought like I would throw it up on social media and just kind of see what, if any magic would happen. It's worked for other bands, so I was like, I guess I'll give it a shot. Might as well. It doesn't cost any money, so wasn't really expecting much out of it. And when it happened, it was really, really cool.
Not that you've been home in Cincinnati much, but
Yeah.
what's that like? I mean, this is a town that, there's the Afghan Whigs, there's the National.
Yeah.
Not a rock mecca.
No, not by any means.
But also, they got to be pretty happy about having you out there representing them right now.
Yeah, it's been really cool. It's kind of it feels like a small town, and it's fun to like just like walk into a coffee shop or whatever and like have people come up to you and say congrats. And like I feel like even then in Cincinnati, like I like probably went to high school with half of them or something like that. But no, it's been really fun. We got to play a hometown show like a few months ago, and to see like the support of the city come out, it was like the biggest headline show I've ever played, and it was a really, really fun night. It felt like just a really cool evening of what's kind of been this whole year's kind of been about.
There's this sort of blue collar undertone to the thing you do.
Mm-hmm.
It's folk, it's singer songwriter, but it's also a little working man blue collar kind of thing.
Yeah.
I think that's the Ohio.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And we know Ohio now as a swing state.
Yeah.
But what do we not know about Ohio?
Oh man.
Or do we need to know about Ohio, considering we're 73 days out from an election?
Oh gosh, I don't know if I should start talking about politics on this, but no, Ohio's a good place. It's like a meme for some reason where people are always like, Ohio is so boring. It's like I don't know why it's become that, but I'm from Cincinnati, and it feels like a decently big city. We got fun sports teams. I'm obsessed with Joe Burrow and the Bengals, so I will talk about him and them any chance I can. But no, it's a really fun place. I like it a lot, and it's like very like warm city. I go back and feel very at home, and the people there are very nice, and yeah, I feel like it's a good place to be from.
Before we went on air, I said to the audience, take your photos now, put your phones away. I do that with all of them, and then you said to them, well, you can also come up and take photos after we play. A lot of folks, little peek behind the curtain here, a lot of folks tear out of here. We keep the crowd in their seats, and some of them are going to sound check, and it's fair, and some of them are gracious enough to play this, but not gracious enough at this point in their career to hang out with the people and pose for a few photos. I get the feeling that you're grateful for all of this right now.
Yeah, for sure. It's like I'm grateful for it. It's also just like so mind-blowing to me that like I guess I don't even know what else to do. And for me, I just spent in the band. I spent so many years playing for no one that now that there's actually people there, I feel like I'm like so grateful for every face that shows up to a show that I just want to like go out and hang out with them just to say thank you, because it's a weird feeling going from like playing to empty tables and chairs. And I opened up for a band one time, in the old band, and there was a woman reading a book in the front row during our set. So actually having people like be attentive and into the music is I'm still getting used to it. So it's really fun for me.
Is it weird when you look out and there's not a lot of your music out there for them to know yet?
Yeah.
On the other hand, they're paying just to see you, and they know a bunch of these songs. And when you see their lips moving, what does that mean?
Yeah.
Do you get distracted?
At first I did. Luckily, I've played enough shows this year. I'm starting to get used to it. But it's one of those things where I don't know if like I'll ever really get used to it. It's a cool feeling. It's like, yeah, it's just kind of is a weird affirmation of kind of what has all been happening. It's really fun.
Do you do the thing where you pull back and let them sing?
I guess I don't. Maybe I should start.
I think there's some power there for sure.
Yeah.
You want to introduce your bandmate?
Oh yeah, this is Kyle Emerson. He does it all. He's like switching between banjo, lead guitar, and mandolin and harmonica during the live set. It's very fun to watch for me, honestly. So he's one of the pillars of the group.
And he didn't have to play a 7 a.m. radio gig.
Yeah, for sure.
He got to skip that whole part of your career.
Yeah, he's played plenty of 7 a.m. radio gigs though in other bands though. He's a seasoned.
Maybe even
seasoned
for
vet.
me, who knows?
Yeah, probably.
All right, once again, live on Austin City Limits Radio, Michael Marcagi.
She's wearing an old dress, walking it out, waiting for someone to turn her around. But she won't believe you when you fall down on your knees. She fell asleep listening to my friends talking on about how the world ends. And she wakes up and she climbs in my front seat. And she said, don't you wait to try it. Are you scared to find it? And do you want to take my broken heart? Are you scared to start? Let's lay in the dead grass, stare at the stars, run away and live out of cars and bars. Let's just leave it, 'cause there's nothing left to see. And if it's wrong, let's make it right. And if you leave, just give me one more night. 'Cause there's no one that you'll find that's quite like me. And she said, don't you wait to try it. Are you scared to find it? And do you want to take my broken heart? Are you scared to start? You don't need a paycheck, you don't need the rent. You can take it all 'cause it's already spent. We can burn out just as long as we burn bright. And she said, don't you wait to try it. Are you scared to find it? And do you want to take my broken heart? And will you ever heal from all these scars? And did you ever take it all so far? Are you scared to start? When the cold comes pushing down heavy on this town, and there's no one around to keep out the sound, it is all in my head. No, it's all in my head. I'm holding it back till I'm lying in bed. There's when all the walls close in on me. The other side is where I wanna be. Leave your words underneath my feet. Leave these demons that on my street. I'll find my way out and never look back. As the years go, you'll grow old before you're told to leave. I was born just to drown. Don't bury my dreams, 'cause it's all in my head. No, it's all in my head. I'm holding it back till I'll find my way out. What if I'm never wrong? I'm still my father's son. I'll take it all and throw it away. And if it's all the same, I'll be the one to blame. There'll be no one to stand in my way. And everyone I know is running in circles. It's what you do in this same old tale. The other side is where I wanna be. Leave your words underneath my feet. Leave these demons that on my street. I'll find my way out and never look back.
That's Michael Marcagi live on Austin City Limits Radio from here in our Dell Music Lounge. Thank you, live audience, for being here on a rare Saturday Dell Music Lounge. And thanks to Michael Marcagi for being here as well. You'll find him tonight at the Scoot Inn. What's left of tickets are at scootinaustin.com. Our Dell Music Lounge is presented by Dell Technologies, 21 and up. Our audience enjoyed Sierra Nevada. The Taste of Domain Northside Salvation Pizza fed everyone, and we had water from Seaforce. All right, that's it from our Dell Music Lounge on a rare Saturday lounge. I'm going to throw it back downstairs to LV.